All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we did start our new module today. That is the malaria corrective measures module. So let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, I didn't know that today was going to be another convergence point. As you know, last night, or yeah, for the last few nights, we were going over the process of creating models inside of our artificial intelligence course, and the last thing we actually did was write some code to save our model to our actual device so that we can access it later instead of creating a new model every time we wanted to create a model. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. I didn't know that this model was about that, or this module was about that. So it seems like we have a whole module dedicated to the process of loading and saving our models. So let's do some light reading. In this section, we will be going over corrective measures in the process of loading and saving our models, and how to build other types of models using different APIs, how to use different kinds of metrics, visualizing what our model sees using callbacks, data augmentation, dropout regularization, early stopping, batch normalization, instant normalization, layer normalization, weight initialization, learning rate scheduling, custom losses and metrics, sampling methods, custom training, tensor bot and hyperparameter tuning, weights and biases logs, weights and biases artifacts, and finally, weights and biases sweeps. So in our previous section, we built a model based on convolutional networks to help detect the presence of malaria in blood cells. Let me move down so I have a little glare here. So nonetheless, in the real world, we are not always going to be using our models in a closed environment. Hence, we need to be able to save our model so it can be used externally. In this section, we will learn how to save and load a model and also do the same process with Google Drive. That is, we will be able to save our model in our Google Drive, and then later on, when we want to use the model, we'll just load it from our Google Drive. So I'm going to leave it right there. Like I said, we didn't do anything pretty much interesting. It was just note taking. We're pretty much preparing to dive into the module, going over everything we need, going over everything we're going to be doing, and just getting ready to do that. So it was just heavy on the note taking. And I am a little, I'm not exhausted or tired. It was just a heavy, long day inside of the math module. Like I said, we are doing math every time we do our coursework. And today it was one of those tricky days. I did get stuck on a topic for about 30 minutes going over the same thing over and over until it finally clicked in my head, but I did get it down and I finally got a grasp and understanding of what we're talking about and what we're going over. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting day inside the math course. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. We're still moving along forward. And in TensorFlow, we're actually moving forward with loading and saving our models so we can actually export them and use them externally on different browsers and maybe even mobile devices, which would be pretty awesome if we can build our models and then have them sent to our cell phones to use in the real world. But yeah, of course, I will keep you guys posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.